Have you ever felt isolated? Then this message is for you. The strongest people you will ever meet are rarely the loudest. They don't announce their plans. They don't explain themselves to everyone. They don't fight for attention. Most of their growth happens quietly, away from the noise, away from the crowd. And today, you're going to understand why. Isolation doesn't break you. It builds you. Isolation feels uncomfortable. That's the first truth. It feels like being left behind, like everyone else is moving forward while you're standing still. You start questioning yourself. Why am I alone? Why does nobody understand me? Why does this feel so heavy? But discomfort is not weakness. Discomfort is a signal. It's the sign that something inside you is changing. Psychologically, isolation removes noise. No opinions, no comparisons, no expectations. When you're constantly surrounded by people, your mind is always reacting to judgment, reacting to pressure, reacting to who you think you should be. But when you're alone, your brain stops reacting and starts reflecting. You begin to hear your own thoughts. You notice your habits, your strengths, your weaknesses. And this part is uncomfortable because growth always is. Isolation forces you to face yourself without distractions, without excuses, without applause. This is where clarity is born, and clarity creates strength. Most people avoid isolation. They stay busy. They stay distracted. They surround themselves with noise, not because they're weak, but because isolation exposes truth. It shows you what you've been avoiding, what needs to change, what you've been lying to yourself about. And not everyone is brave enough to face that reality, so they choose comfort over growth, noise over clarity, approval over self-respect. Isolation, on the other hand, teaches discipline naturally. When nobody is watching, you learn to rely on yourself. You wake up early because you choose to. You work late because you believe in your future. There's no applause, no validation, no encouragement, just commitment. And discipline built in isolation doesn't disappear when life gets hard. It becomes permanent. This is why real strength is quiet. Real strength doesn't argue. It doesn't announce itself. It prepares while others talk about goals. Isolated minds build systems while others chase attention. Isolated minds chase mastery. And when results finally appear, people call it luck. They didn't see the isolation. They didn't see the sacrifice. They didn't see the silent work. Isolation is not loneliness. Loneliness drains you. Isolation strengthens you. Loneliness makes you feel empty. Isolation makes you focused. Used correctly, isolation becomes a weapon against distraction, against weakness, against mediocrity. If you're serious about mental strength, I've linked a few books below that help shape this mindset. No pressure. Just tools for those who are ready to grow. So, if you feel isolated right now, don't rush to escape it. You might be in the most important phase of your life, the phase where habits are forming, where discipline is sharpening, where your future is quietly being built. This phase isn't visible to others, but it will be visible in your results, because crowds create comfort, but isolation creates strength. And the strongest people in the world weren't born powerful. They weren't born confident. They weren't born fearless. They were built in silence, built in discipline, built in isolation. If you enjoy and want more inspirations like this, then you have to subscribe to this channel. See you at the top.